Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another cool tarot reading. We do, and today is the Virgo new moon. It is a solar eclipse. Yes, it is. And, an eclipse is a new moon or a full moon on steroids. So the effects can last up to a year and a half. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, it sure does. In fact, the new moon in Virgo, for some, when we have the full moon in Virgo, that should be next year, then that's what, that can relate to the seed that's being sown or actually planted right now, because a new moon is when we are planting new seeds. It can be new things that kind of get underway right away, but often it is about planting a new seed for something. Yeah, it is like a hopeful time. And that'll all be different for you. I have the video with all the horoscopes, and I will link that at the top of the comments. Let's see what we have today for you, Capricorn. And we have walking in beauty. All right. Okay, that sounds good. How about beauty walking? Okay, both. Thunder drum. All right, the thunder drum is about somebody who wants to declare something. Yes. And the prayer feather. Somebody's been making a prayer here. Yeah, and let's look at that walking in beauty. I feel like it has, it's only something nice. And this is about radiant beauty surrounds you. You're beautiful inside and out. Well, thank you. No matter what your age, your grace is growing. It talks about it says never, yeah, it talks about not putting anybody down or criticizing. Yeah, it does. In order to maintain balance with a natural way of life, right? These are native cards. When we're in the right relationship with the natural world around us, we are walking in beauty. This can be about being in the right relationship with somebody, right? For sure. The more you sense and see beauty around you, in your environment, yourself, and your body, the more it will fill your life in all forms. Never say anything about yourself or your body that's negative, and don't put yourself down or others. Somebody might be feeling insecure here as well, or maybe that was the case in the past. Walk in nature and inhale the beauty. Yeah. This talks about creating outer harmony in your life, even in small ways. With a vase of flowers, a scented candle, or clean windows. Yeah, clean windows are important, right? Yeah, I can't see the outside world, right? And your inner grace and radiance will begin to shine. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have the thunder drum. We know that is a declaration. Yes, we do. And the prayer feather. See what that's about. Well, where is it? Here it is. And this is love is flowing to you and through you. No matter what an individual is saying or doing, love him or her anyway. Somebody might have made a mistake here, for sure, right? It talks about kind of not criticizing others to create harmony and balance in your life. And now we have, you're supposed to love somebody, whether or not, whatever they're doing, right? Gather your inner forces silently and secretly. Love deeply and fully with every ounce of your being. Yeah, it's easy to love people when they're acting wonderful. Yes, it is. Wonderfully. The true challenge is to love them when they're not. Oh, that's totally, this is your time to love and be loved. Somebody wants to love you here, Capricorn. And they're coming to tell you that with the thunder drum. Yes, they are, right? So let's see what else we have for you guys. And the Ghostlands card, the protecting treasure. Okay, so she's going to protect that as best she can. And what she wants is inside this chest. And she's out in the rain with her umbrella that is over the chest, trying to keep her head wet, dry. But somebody is going to great lengths here to protect something. Yeah, they are. And the Ghostlands, let's see what it's about. I feel like it has to do with the past, but let's see what they say. Okay, you can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. That's right. So this is like, let the past go and learn from it. Of course, it's the most important thing. That's the purpose of pain, is to learn, right? And so, yeah, and whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing, for rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. It talks about somebody being present here, and like, forget the past or forgive the past, something like that. Yeah, and don't focus on the past. No, there's nothing to focus on. You can never focus. You should never focus on the past, but you should take the wisdom that that you gained. Right? Yeah. So let's look at the compass. And as long as you orient your compass to the true north, the direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. And what is the true north, Capricorn? It is the north node in everybody's natal chart. Yes. And today I do have the video. I don't know if I mentioned that. The video for Virgo for the new moon, right? I feel like I did. So that will be linked at the top. Yeah, I did. Of the comments. And so, this is talking about somebody who wants to really like reach for their higher self. And what that means is like choose what you really want. Choose what your heart is asking for or is crying out for, right? You're entering uncharted territories right now and can expect wonderful new experiences. To stay on the highest path of your destiny, you'll need to keep your compass pointed to the true north. Only spirit or a higher power can serve this function. Money, property, prestige, romance, and other material achievements cannot help you find your true path. Totally true. So, like today, I forgot who I was reading it somewhere, but it's like, why choose? A lot of people choose kind of things that make them feel secure, like a job, but you could fail at that job as well. And then what would you do? Always choose what your heart is reaching for, right? And have the courage. Yeah. Yeah. So let's get into this here. Here's who we got. The compass too. Yeah. See, somebody is really moving on from something in this reading. Moving on, but they want to declare their love, Capricorn, or their definitely admiration at the very least. We have the King. And remember, he is reading something, but he's reading something and he's walking. And here are all the people here, right? Sitting in these seats here. And he's declaring something to them. And the thunder drum is here. Somebody wants to declare something to you. I feel like they want to protect what they have with you or what they had. That's not really clear, right? Could be now. So, yeah. But let's get into this. And Capricorn, if you want to get a psychic reading with me, I always check for accuracies. If you don't know somebody, you just met them, maybe you don't trust them, whatever it is, and you need some type of insight on them, yeah, it's a good idea to get a psychic reading, especially with the one with the cards at the end. Those are done separately. You can choose any formatting you would like, for delivery of the reading. Yeah, you can. And also, Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. The tarot, and in case I didn't mention that, the tarot and the, you choose the formatting for the tarot and the psychic readings. Yeah, I also do past life readings. Those are very empowering. Yes, they are, to help you evolve. Yes, they definitely are. Those have to do with the North Node as well. Yeah, they do. And the South Node in your chart. Especially the South Node. The South Node is about what we need to leave behind. And the North Node is where we are going, where we are evolving to. Right? Yeah, it's call it our true potential. Yes, we can. So let's see. The bottom of the deck, Capricorn, is the Four of Wands. So as I said, somebody wants to protect this. Then, they want like this commitment with you. That's a card of commitment. And we also have here the marionette. And there she is. And so a marionette is two things. It's about somebody who's really kind of, controlled sort of by sex and, lust. And it can be desire. It doesn't have to be like lust always has a bad a bad rap to it. But desire, it's also about somebody who could be in a relationship of convenience, and they felt like they were being kind of controlled by it, right? Yeah, by materialism. And now we have the perfect couple. That is the name of this couple there, and they are at like an engagement party or something, because the trio is playing for them in the back, and they are dressed beautifully on the dance floor. Yeah, it's definitely about love, because we have Venus and the Libra glyph there. And now we have prevention, and he is being stuck here. So he's being stuck, and he's the knight, and he's supposed to, go on his mission, but he can't because his knife is stuck there. So this is about somebody who felt stuck in their life, and they're letting go of it, whatever was keeping them stuck. And they're coming to express that to you, Capricorn, and to tell you that they have a need to protect this, for sure, right? This is what they feel about you guys, this card here. It's a beautiful card of this couple, right? So let's move the camera down. And yeah, everything is in the description box, Capricorn, with regard to my services, all right? So let's see what we have. And for you guys, Capricorn, the Three of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. There could be a reconciliation in this reading. Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. And somebody may have become single. Something is left out here for sure. Something that was blocking somebody being able to protect what they have with you, Capricorn, or what they want with you. They might not have it. And let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have Judgment. We're going to cover the undressed people. Yes. The naked people. Three of Cups and Judgment in the reading could be rebirth with somebody. Somebody could be going through a rebirth in this reading, because the compass is here and their life is taking a new direction. So, that can be like your own rebirth, your own awakening. Yeah, for sure it can. So let's see what else we have. And in the near future, Ten of Wands, the World card, we have to cover her too. Eight of Wands, all right, great card. Six of Swords reversed. So Temperance is here, said Capricorn. Maybe there is a Sagittarian here. But Temperance is about healing, but it's really about healing through self-mastery and growth. Yeah, and evolution and things like that, right? And, yeah. It is about a certain level of wisdom. Yeah, it is. That brings healing. Yeah. And so something got defeated here. Five of Swords. And we also see the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Ouch. So we have these fives, and they are challenging cards. And in the current energy right now here is some sort of an ending. Somebody felt lack here. I feel like they did. And here is the, the knight, and he's stuck. It's called prevention. He's being prevented from moving forward. The Five of Cups it can be a little bit about being stuck, but this is more like regret and sadness, because somebody had to, whatever this stuck was, this feeling of I can't move forward, that's been like moved out of the way, and that's what these fives are about. That's what this victory and defeat is referring to with the Five of Swords. There may have been a lot of chaos in the past in this reading with somebody here, maybe even mind games, but that's not really clear here. Forgiveness can be indicated here with Judgment, right? I also feel like there's a decision here, because the World card is here, and this is about things coming full circle. Yeah, it is. It's about wisdom and maturity, and somebody made a decision in this reading. Yeah, they did. And so the King of Cups is here. There could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. There could be. But somebody regrets having to do something here, maybe to break up with somebody, or just they regret having to do something. But they look to the angel here on Judgment, like, well, You know, I'm being reborn, and, you know, I can have a transformation, or maybe you'll forgive them. Sometimes that's forgiveness, right? It is an awakening. It definitely is a spiritual awakening where somebody has awakened here. Yeah, they have. And their life changes with that awakening. Yeah, it really does. So here we have in the near future the Ten of Wands. And you know what this means, though, all these cards here, five, you know, these fives, and then we have the Ten of Wands here, that this was hard for somebody. Hard to, like, start their life over or leave somebody out, or just see maybe that they were not really living like according to what their heart wanted, right? Yeah, like they weren't really fully living, like they were afraid, I believe, in this reading a little bit. But you know, the world card's here, so cycles are ending and new beginning. Very eclipsean kind of energy here. Cycles are ending, cycles are beginning. And this is also, the world card can be closing out cycles because they don't serve us. And so now we are living with more conviction about, you know, what's important to us, but with more wisdom. And so that this is a card of wisdom as well, the world card. You're more worldly, right? Instead of naive, basically. And so that was burdening to somebody to end some type of a cycle. We have a lot of completions. The 9 here, these fives, the 3 fives, those are endings. They're like short-lived. It can be, you know, it doesn't always have to be a short-lived victory, but they're endings. They're completions, as is the world card and the 10 of Wands. So here is the 8 of Wands, and this is the change and the growth for somebody. Yeah, the change and the growth in their newly chosen life. And it's here. It's because somebody's really here in love with you, Capricorn. They are. 6 of Swords reversed. And this is them returning to you, most likely, right? Underneath judgment, which can be reconciliation. This person's returning to you. And interesting with the 6 of Swords in the reverse. In the upright, it talks about somebody who is kind of troubled with where they're at, and they want to leave, and they do. And they're in between, they're in transition, they're not quite there. But in the reverse, this can be like returning to a place where you know what you really want. These are swords, where you've gained wisdom, right? And you're able to easily identify like what's important in your life. And somebody has done that here. It is very important to know that. So you're not wasting, you know, 20 years with somebody that is, you know, not good for you. But it's a great reading, Capricorn. And if you guys want to see that Virgo new moon solar eclipse video with all the 12 signs, check out the description. It'll be actually at the top of the comments. Yeah, I will link that there. And thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe, Capricorn. It does help me to keep these videos coming as I, as I am dealing with the YouTube algorithm like everybody else is, right? And hit the little bell, please, to receive notifications of my uploads. Thanks so much, you guys. If you want a reading with me, lots of fun readings, check out the description box below the video. Thank you so much.